Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry Gamble with simplertrading.com, and in the free video, I wanted to look at a couple ideas that I'm taking into next week. The first of which is being, we know that a lot of the market movement has been concentrated into a very few select names. One of them is Apple, which has just been on a complete tear, up $100 from the pullback prior to earnings. And, has really shown up in a big way. So when you think about the stocks that need to perform well, Apple has done that, and Apple has shown the big run higher. Then as you keep working through the FANG names, Facebook, right? Facebook showed up in a big way this week and continues to, has really outperformed in the monthly chart, also doing very well. The next couple of them that I would have you look at, of course, we're not going to look at Netflix right here. I don't think it's as clean. But when you think about the FANG names, Google is the next. And I think Google will be very important to watch next week because we have another of these squeezes in play. So the Google options market can be a little bit tricky. So I encourage you to trade it with options. I like just doing the directional calls and then defining the risk by what I pay for them and then just seeing where they are by the date of expiration or maybe a couple of weeks prior. With that being said, you can see how the signal back in here, had a pretty healthy flush, but the ultimate resolution of it was more of a continuation of the monthly trend. So as I think about that, I just think you're going through another phase of this where, Apple, Facebook, these FANG names are doing really awesome. Google has been kind of lagging, but rather than thinking I would short the laggard, I want to buy this laggard thinking it is going to catch up. So that's part of FANG, and then one kind of off, just a little bit off, but also important for the markets, is consider financials. XLF had a big day today, and as I continue to work with these squeezes, some of my favorite signals, and the way that I like to study Fibonacci, I would look at this from the perspective that, once again, if we're going to go higher, JP Morgan needs to show up, and it had a good Friday. I'm not saying that this is the low and you buy it forever, but I'm just saying if you consider this swing high against this swing low and the potential of a squeeze to carry you into a retracement, that could at least take you into 106, and then your next major decisions will be made at symmetry and the other part of the retracement around 110. So I hope that helps as far as you, as far as your technical analysis in these charts and some thoughts to carry into next week. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you at the next free video.